To automate any function, you need to create a scenario. To create a scenario, go to the page displaying all scenarios and click the Create Scenario button. For any scenario to work, you need to perform 3 main settings. Add a trigger node for the scenario to start, add a node to perform the scenario action, and ensure the scenario launches. To add a trigger type node, click the Add Node button, and in the opened window, select the required node in the Trigger tab. Depending on the node type selected for the scenario, it will launch based on various events. For example, if a trigger on Run Once node is selected, the scenario will launch by clicking the Run Once button. If a trigger on Webhook node is selected, the scenario will launch when an HTTP request is sent to this node's address. If one of the third-party application triggers is selected, for example, a trigger from the Gmail group, then the scenario will launch when events occur in this application, such as receiving a new email. Let's keep only one trigger node. In our case, we'll need a node that initiates the scenario launch when receiving a new email. Let's delete the unnecessary node. Firstly, by clicking on any node, you can see either its configuration fields or a button to create authorization. The presence of the button means that authorization is mandatory for the node to work. This is required by most application nodes. Let's click the Create Authorization button and New Authorization. In the open window, select the service, in our case, Gmail. We'll connect using an existing Google account, allow the Latenode platform all accesses, and confirm our actions. After authorization is complete, configuration fields start displaying in the node. For example, you can select a label, and the trigger type node will only respond to emails with this label. After configuring changes in any node, you need to save them. After the trigger node is configured, we can test its operation. To do this, we need to run the node once. After launching the node, we need to initiate an event. That would trigger the scenario execution. In our case, we need to receive a new email. Let's go to the mailbox and send an email. The email has arrived. Let's look at the scenario. Let's wait for the node execution. The node is executed. We can view its output parameters. Here we have some information about the email and the sender.